What's happening with the people? Jump on in here. Come talk to your boy, man. Let's talk about some of this realness real quick, man. Jump on in here. Let me talk to y'all real quick. Tell me with your boy one time for the one time. But yeah, while we doing that, I'm gonna support music that I love. This is a personal. I know somebody know personal, so yeah though. Listen, I'm still fresh and new, so I don't know how many people gonna jump in, but yeah. Anyway, it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. Trust me. It's gonna get all the way there. It's gonna get all the way live. So we ain't even worried about it though. What I will tell you though is this: what you gonna get from me is I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell it to the young. I'm gonna tell it to the old. I'm gonna tell it to the rich, and I'm gonna tell it to the poor. But one thing you gonna get from P Man Exact is I'm gonna tell it, and I'm gonna tell it steady, true, and real. I ain't never been no smut on my name. I've been solid from the gate. I did it my way, and it worked for me. Period. But yeah, you know, what I would like is for anybody that happen to jump in and see my video and appreciate anything I'm talking about, like anything I'm saying, man, y'all like, subscribe, and share for your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get them numbers up. Let's get them numbers up. Let's get them numbers up to the top, though. We got to go to the top with it. Show your boy some love. Let's get to the top. Yeah, but basically, this is a part two from what I was talking about the other day. The whole Kanye West thing and the Drink Champs thing and his interview. And you know, he did another interview recently. You know what I'm saying? And I could kind of understand the man's anguish and his pain. So that's what we on today. You know, I got a couple of people that's my, you know, they supposed to tap in, but I don't see nothing. I know who that one person is. You know what I'm saying? You know, hopefully you say something to me. Whoever that is, can I get a tap a 7? Hit me with a 7 in the comments if you hanging in there with your boy P Man Exact, man. I need all my exact heads. I need all my number 7s to throw a 7 up. Put a 7 in the comment for your boy. We're gonna give it some time though. I know it's a growth thing. The more people catch on, the more people share, like, and subscribe, the more y'all show me love, the more I show y'all love. That's all I need. Show me love. I'm one of them type of dudes that's gonna make sure what y'all ask me for, y'all get. You know what I'm saying? We trying to do it like that. We trying to have surprises, raffles, getaways. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we trying to do it all like that. I want to give back to those that's trying to give to me. But what we is gonna do is we gonna talk about this here. I got some real insight on this Kanye interview situation. What's going on with Ye and the way this world operates. Check me out. Okay, all right, Mlo. All love though. Good looking, Mlo. Salute to you though. Salute, salute, salute. You know y'all get me up. Everything gonna look different. I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna use what y'all helping me with. I'm gonna get all y'all advice is gonna be advice I use. I need y'all to tap in, like, subscribe, and share. I know my algorithm down right now because I ain't been on in a while, so I know I gotta start from the bottom again. I start where I'm at. You feel me? Long as I keep dropping them, y'all catch on. Y'all catch on to the truth. Hey, good looking in. Good looking out for tapping in with me, Mlo. I really appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for tapping in. Stay tapping in with your boy, man. Bigger and better things gonna come. Trust and believe. Because I got opinion on everything and everybody, period. My opinion is my opinion, right? That's all that matters. My opinion is my motherfucking opinion. So, I'm going to drop my motherfucking opinion. You know what I'm saying? Just this light real quick.
Okay, that's easy.
Yeah, so we have 5 minutes. Hopefully, I get some people to tap in with me. So I'm gonna see right now who I can get to tap in.
The helpful Honda folks rely on their Honda every day. You probably do too. So to make sure your Honda keeps running reliably, just bring it to your certified Honda service center. Schedule your service appointment today.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, don't dab on them, Imlo. Don't dab on them, Imlo. I appreciate you. Hey, hit him with it one time. I just thought, give me a second though. Yeah, so getting all my ducks in a row before we get into this. I'm gonna give it some time. Hey, this Young Cat music be slapping. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I can hear it though. Give me a second, y'all. Got a little message. Come on, y'all, tap in. If y'all don't tap in at about 10 minutes and 10 minutes and 10 seconds, I'm going to go on and shoot my shit. Get on what I need to talk about. Get it off my chest. When I saw it, it bothered me a little bit. I thought I think bro might have some type of mental issues, but overall and mostly, the dude really is a genius. He's intelligent as shit if you listen to him. And I think he might be a little schizophrenic. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but there's something going on up in his head. So, point blank, period. When you really listen to this cat, he makes some valid points. He said a lot of good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do another podcast on another cat that's on YouTube going crazy saying whatever you want to say and people not agreeing with him. But when you catch him on serious conversation and talking about life and or people, when he's serious, it's a different talk. You know what I'm saying? He got a little disdain for whoever he's talking about, obviously. But we'll get in that on my next podcast, which I might do after this podcast before I go to sleep because I got things I got to do. But straight up, though, I'm going to start giving y'all that heavy content. Like I said, I'm going to give y'all that real. Like I said, I'm going to always tell it to the young. I'm going to tell it to the poor. I'm going to tell it to the rich. I'm going to tell it to the dumb. I'm going to tell it to the smart. Whoever want to know, I'm going to try to give it to them. That's it. Period. Point blank. I'm just saying, though, I got to get my get downs up. And I need y'all to help me get my get downs up. Stop playing up. Give your boy a little bit of love. I understand because I had people tapping in at first, but I've been off so long, I fell out the algorithm. So that's nothing. I can bounce right back. I'm gonna pump them in y'all face when y'all don't want to see me. I'm gonna be on y'all motherfucking YouTube screen every time y'all pop up. Like I'm gonna be like this motherfucker. I'm gonna be like that nigga Dante. If you got a fire stick, the black nigga that pop up that put everything in a motherfucking blender and it turned into money. Guns, bullets, old condoms, socks. That nigga put everything in that blender and it pop out like money and flowers. Like Dante. So every time y'all look up, I'm gonna pop out like. So don't even worry about it. Y'all gonna get back acquainted with me. Straight up. Shoot. And a lot of niggas scandalous. Living life as a banker. As a banker in the streets of Los Angeles, a lot of niggas and a lot of niggas scandalous. A lot of niggas handle this. Living life as a banker. All right, look, check this out, y'all. I done went over the limit, so we finna get to it. What you laughing at, Mlo? Talk to me. Don't stop talking to me. Chop it up with me. Build it up. I need communication on here. So, listen. This is what we finna do right now. This is what we finna get into. I got to go back because I said some things about the little Ye interview that obviously wasn't right. Like everybody else doing, I ain't giving this man a chance to speak. Say it's true. I'm not saying this man is Jesus. I'm not saying he's nowhere close to the Messiah. None of that. I'm just saying they did the same thing to the Messiah. They didn't give him a chance to speak his truth when he was telling the truth. He was ostracized and treated like he was crazy. So, in turn, he gave an interview. So, in turn, nobody's really listening to him. And like the cat said, he said a lot of stuff. I'm gonna let him speak first, and I'm gonna rebuttal off what he said because, like I said, I'm not against no black man in America. I'm not finna beat him up, talk crazy to him. I'm not finna treat him like shit. Everybody got problems. I got problems. You got problems. They got problems. She got problems. Motherfuckers in China, Israel, Ukraine, Russia right now, Ukraine and Russia got more problems than anybody could fucking think about. So let's let the I want y'all to listen and I'm gonna give my rebuttal on what Ye is saying. And listen, really listen to this dude. This dude is I think dude may be a little schizophrenic or bipolar, maybe a little eccentric, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, I can't say, but I think something's going on. I got a personal attachment to things like that. So you can kind of see. And mostly the most intelligent are a little eccentric, are a little bipolar, are a little, something. You know what I'm saying? It takes somebody to have a chemical imbalance to think off the rail of the possibility of what anything can be. So I'm starting to kind of hear old boy. He say some crazy stuff I don't agree with. I didn't agree with the George Floyd comment by far. I still don't agree with that black people chose slavery. I don't agree with that at all. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody is speaking truth, you gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say it for him. I'm going to let him say it for himself. You know what I'm saying? My platform ain't big enough to let him come on and speak for me. I'm a real one though. You should want to get on platforms with real down home, regular urban people, bro, because that's who you crying out to for help right now, yay. And I'm gonna respect you as what you said on that interview. You said you wanted to be called yay. And hold on, let me pump my brakes right now because I almost forgot. And all respect is respect due because he gave me respect and love in a phone conversation. Big cartoon for our Trey. Hey, respect to the nation. Got to get a nation a shout out. Big cartoon for our Trey. Y'all go on there and check out his truths because he coming with them truths for y'all. So y'all go check out his truths, his stories, and his views on anything that's going on in the urban community because we all have the right to speak on and pass judgment on what we think. But what it is our own judgment, our own thought, don't make it true. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go check out my boy at the Nation, man, because he keep the nation cracking over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Also at the same time, y'all go on and like and subscribe for that boy P Man, exact seven. You know what I'm saying? You got to get them exact heads, them seven heads, some love too. So this is my thing. Go check my boy out, Cartoon 5 Trey. You can go find him on YouTube. Just go tap in Cartoon 5 Trey, no space. He's going to pop up. He's giving a lot of great interviews, a lot of great discussions and input, and he's talking about some things that um, only a person with experience can really give insight to. So, like I said, I'm finna let y'all hear this cat, man, and I want y'all to really listen to him. Don't just think the little crazy shit he said is exactly who this man is. Listen to the intelligence in him in this interview after that and the humbleness that he has, and he's still standing his motherfucking ground. He on his square. Period. So check it out. We finna go with it.
Hey, Noriega apologized for your George Floyd comments. How do you feel about that?
I feel like Black Lives Matter is like a warm water, is a hot shower, and White Lives Matter is a cold shower. The funny thing about woke culture is like woke culture is not really woke like that. A lot of times people they would rather just exist inside of the pain of a lie.
Wait, hold on. Check out what he said. I'm gonna go back a little bit and let y'all hear it. And I got a rebuttal on this because I kind of agree with that.
Matter is a cold shower. The funny thing about woke culture is like woke culture is not really woke like that. A lot of times people they would rather just exist.
Listen, now what he said, and I know this is going to piss people off too because they're going to spin a narrative for it to piss people off to make people cancel him. That cancel culture is bullshit. We need to get rid of that cancel culture. You feel me? Because there's a lot of motherfucking white motherfuckers out there that need to be fucking canceled. Should have been canceled a long time. But that's neither here or there. That's not what we discussing. We talking about yay, and I'm respecting that's what he asked himself to be called. Yay. We did that with Ali. Respect the man. This is America. Everything is supposed to be equal. What we know it ain't, but that's the one thing that we got as far as our people go. Respect what he asked to be called, just like we did Ali, just like we did Malcolm. Malcolm wasn't Malcolm X. That's how we gonna do this here on here. Like I said, we gonna keep it real on my channel. We're gonna tell it to the young. We're gonna tell it to the old. We're gonna tell it to the rich, and we're gonna tell it to the poor. One thing you're gonna get off my channel is we're gonna tell that shit real. We're gonna keep that shit 107%. Period. And that's just what it is. Now back to what it was that I paused it for was because he said woke culture ain't really woke. And I'm really starting to see that. It's like the the culture, the portion of the culture that was waking up to the bullshit got overrun by the motherfuckers that took it as a fad. And now woke culture is a fad. It's not about empowering yourself as your people, as a black person or indigenous person or whatever you consider yourself as a person of color. It's not about um, empowering yourself. It's not about empowering your people anymore. It's not about learning about your true history, your true culture. It's not it's not taking the time out to figure out who you and your people of color really are. Nobody's doing that anymore. One other thing I would like to say is that, addition to that, no one is also questioning what we're being told anymore. And they don't. I'm not talking about just white people or whatever, Caucasians, whatever you want to call them. I'm talking about anybody, people of your own color. This is a dog eat dog world, straight up. That's what it is. Either you gonna get down or you lay down, as they said in my boy Dame Dash movie, uh State Property. Um anyway though, I'm taking lead off some of the things that my boy Cartoon Five Trey um at the Nation, over there at the Nation, was talking about. So I'm taking a little lead off of him because you know he really get down. He really go check things out and try to figure out what's really going on with the situation. So instead of just speaking what I believe is, I'm letting y'all hear from the horse's mouth, and I'm giving them my personal opinion on what I think and how I feel, and how you can also change if you actually do your homework and pay attention to what someone's saying. So this dude's not crazy. Like I said, he might be a little eccentric, a little bipolar. Who knows? But the intelligence there is on a whole nother level. This dude is a really intelligent cat if you listen to him articulate everything that he's saying to y'all. And he's humble. You know what I mean? I think he played a cold game with the Kardashians. I didn't understand why he even went there. And since then, it ain't been right. Hold on, seven heads. I was a little thirsty, but back to the gift. I'm gonna go back to it because he is right. Um, the culture has been marginalized. It has been, well, we knew this for a while anyway. It has been culturalized and corralled into a business off of who people are naturally, their energy and how they are. Now, see, all the violence between black people, that definitely springs from poverty and hardship, and always feeling like you have no way out to grow or build anything better for yourself or your community or your family. So the only way to get it is, like I said, it's a dog eat dog world, homie. You know, you're gonna see another motherfucker go down before you see your family go down. And on top of seeing that, don't never believe that any of these brothers that did something to somebody of the same color, it ain't killing them. It ain't. Excuse me. That is not kicking their ass. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody got somebody that they regret sending to a situation that they didn't expect to be in. But anyway, I'm going too off the subject. Like I said, this dude Kanye, like he said, black cultures really have been marginalized. You know what I'm saying? People got on them for the White Lives Matter shirts. Do you know why this dude did that? Me personally, I think it's a business play. I think with the way the things that I've been listening to him saying, the way he talk, is that he feels like white people have been making money off black culture, and white people, from what he said, this is a hearsay. I don't know personally. I'm not in the corporate world, but they've been making money off the Black Lives Matter movement, shirt, whatever, anything that said it. So why can't I do that? Why can I make a White Lives Matter shirt and it's sold, and now I'm making money off the white culture? Why can't he be leading the way to start making money off the white culture? Because I don't know nobody that's been making money off the white culture. You feel me? Unless you're in line with that culture. You know what I'm saying? So, and the dude is not really as crazy as people are making him out to seem. People got to start, or people got to start giving them a chance, bro. You got to start hearing them. Stop listening to what they desire to put out about what he say. The things that they know will fire us up and mount us up against him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what we should be doing is, as a people, checking him when we do that, not abandoning ship, because they talk about all that, but they don't talk about he is, I believe, the richest black man in America at 11 billion. He's a billionaire. He's a mogul. You know what I mean? He's a free thinker. And that's one thing, the world don't like free thinkers. Never have. If you believe in Jesus, Jesus was a free thinker. No one liked him. No one liked him because of his, to them, was radical thought, because it was free thinking. It wasn't in line with what it was. So some of these cats, man, you got to listen to them. You got to listen to their truth. And sometimes you got to wade through the water past the bullshit that they throw out there that might sound random and crazy. But what we finna do is we finna let them talk a little more, and then I'm gonna go back to the rebuttal on what I feel I need to rebuttal on.
There's a clothes shower. The funny thing about woke culture is like, woke culture is not really woke like that. A lot of times people, they would rather just exist inside of the pain of a lie than deal with the harsh realities of the truth. For us to look further, look at like JFK, how many documentaries there are on what happened there. Like, as a people, we are a sophisticated people that have to look in and be willing to challenge things, not just take what the media has fed us.
I had to stop and rebuttal on that. Does that sound like a man that's losing his mind, or he crazy? Like he said, we have to have enough balls as black men and black women. But I don't believe black women should even have to be in that fight. To not let them marginalize us, to keep us in that little bitty box. Basically, I'm gonna go back, listen to what he said a little bit.
The interview we had was amazing, really woke like that, like that. Lots of with the harsh realities of the truth. For us to look further, look at like JFK.
Listen,
How many documentaries there are on what happened there. Like, as a people, we are a sophisticated people that have to look in and be willing to challenge things, not just take what the media.
now to our people that's talking about canceling him because he does his radical things, and maybe he's poking the bear. We don't know what Kanye. We don't know what's in his mind. My thing is this: listen to him when he's one on one without a bunch of people around him, and he gotta, do that and say this and, be yay. When he say that radical stuff that we don't agree with, that's Kanye. That's Kanye when he was in the White House with all those political powers and saying things that they wanted him to say. This is Ye. When you get the truth from him, this is Ye. What I'm saying to y'all is what he just said was, and I know you guys heard him, that we are a sophisticated people. And at some point, we got to stand our ground and stop getting pushed around. I mean, the truth is already slipping out there every day by day. Your truth is your truth. My truth is my truth. And other people's truth is their truth. But the thing about it is we got to start listening to this dude. You know what I'm saying? He has truth for us. He's giving us tidbits and droplets of knowledge on what's going on because he was in their inner circle. He's basically like a secret spy. He got all the way into their inner circle, and he's coming back, putting his life at risk. If that's the way the world really works, I don't know. If the powers that be knock you off if you talking too much, and that's the way it works, then that's the way it works. I don't know nothing about that. I'm not that deep into that. But he's letting you know things and how they do things and how we need to do things to even remotely build anything for ourselves and get close enough. Thank you, M. Bloke. I appreciate that. Right. I'm just speaking my truth. Everybody don't gotta agree. I'm just speaking it how I think and believe in what he's saying and what he's feeling. But we're gonna go back to this. and I'm gonna tap back in a minute. Hold on, listen to what he's saying.
Has fed us. The interview we had was amazing, and the exact people who sent people in.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Some of y'all might be lost because this is part 2, but go back and find part 1 when y'all catch this. But once again, man, we got to get these numbers up, man. I'm gonna give y'all everything y'all want, everything y'all need. I know I'm rebuilding from the ground up. I appreciate MLO for tapping in with me. Rush y'all, come on in, tap, like, subscribe when y'all tap onto this and share. Man, let's build this platform up. I need my all my exact 7 heads, man, up in here from now on out, man. But listen, once again, check him out.
We are a sophisticated people that have to look in and be willing to challenge things, not just take what the media has fed us. The interview we had was amazing, and the exact people who sent people in the streets.
Now check this out. This is part 2 of the Noriega interview and the blow up and all the backlash that happened after that. So listen to me. Did you hear this man humble himself? He didn't have to humble himself for nobody. He just explained that the interview was amazing. He enjoyed himself. And for everybody to get off of our culture, to get off of Noriega's back. Because a lot of people was on Noriega's back mad because they felt like he was supposed to go off on Kanye all right there. But no, Kanye had a platform to speak his truth. And he gave him that. America is about free speech, right? And he gave him that. So what I'm saying is this man humbled himself when he didn't have to. As a billionaire, a mogul, he didn't have to do that. He could have been arrogant and said fuck all that. He didn't do that. So what I'm saying is this man is humble when need be. He can be a savage when need be. He's just a man trying to tell his truth, let people know the truth, and live his life. You know what I mean? So we finna tap back in, y'all, and listen to a little bit more what Jay talking about.
For Black Lives Matter, we're able to derail the interview and a lot of the ideas just based off the main comment. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by these people honking over here. So with Nore is my brother. He's under a lot of pressure. If you look at the first thing it says, Nore does an interview with Rosenberg. But what's the exact thing I was saying? I said the Jewish media controls.
Listen, you heard what he said. Nore's a good brother. He's getting a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? Nore still got to feed his family. He got to survive and keep, you know what I'm saying, keep pushing on. You know what I'm saying? Nore's rap career, you know, it ain't what it was. I don't even believe he rap. I think he retired from rap, but he still got to feed his family. If you guys don't know who Rosenberg is, all I can tell you is to go check him out, look him up, find out who he is. I'm not going to speak on that cat. You know what I'm saying? But go check him out. Look him up, see who he is. You know what I'm saying? He's a powerhouse in the industry and beyond. Also, once again, he said, y'all leave Nore alone. He ain't did nothing. He's just trying to survive. That's it. He's not a billionaire like Kanye. Kanye's worth 11 billion. He's not nowhere close to that. So he's not living like Kanye. He still got to survive. So I agree with Kanye on that. Everybody should back up out the culture off Nore. Nore didn't do nothing. Kanye is the reason why Nore Drink Champs show blew up. When he did that interview, the first interview, it blew up. So he's got to extend. Kanye did that favor for Nore. So Nore had to extend that to give Kanye a platform to speak his truth. He didn't per se know exactly what this cat Kanye was going to say because nobody knows what's going to come out of Kanye's mouth. Kanye's going to say what Kanye want to say. You know what I'm saying? My bad. No disrespect to the brother. You want to be called Ye? Ye says what Ye want to say. Also, we finna jump back into this, and I'm gonna come back with another rebuttal. But I gotta give this cat a little break. Get your foot off Ye neck, man. As a people, get your foot off his neck. You know, and start listening to him. He might be giving you motherfuckers that don't want to listen jewels. He might be dropping jewels at how to better yourself. how to get into the rat race of life, into the big money business, how we can build to have things for our own people, our own studios, our own, you know what I mean, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Catch on.
So many things. It's not all the Jewish people, but there's specifically uh, Jewish people in media that are in power that try to they bought the black voice, but they haven't been able to buy my voice. So instead, they blackball me. They threaten people to not interview me. They threaten people to get away from me. They close down my stadiums. Love you too, family. Love you too. Yeah. You said thinking, right? Appreciate you. Yeah. They've done all this stuff for years, messing with me, just like poking at me, like calling me out my name. My name is Ye. Anytime they say Kanye West, I change my name. It's like Cassius Clay to Ali. You respect me as a man, as an American, that my name is Ye, that I have the right to choose what my name is. So when media does that, it's already disrespect. I love rappers. Rappers are artists.
Now catch on. I don't see nothing wrong with him having an issue with that and feeling disrespected. They call him Kanye, right? He wants to be called Ye. Why can't this man be called Ye? If he asked that, Ali did it. I'm not saying he's no Ali or nothing. He's not out there in the march and you know when assassination was going on. I'm not saying that by far, but I mean this is America. You could be who you want to be, right? You could say what you want to say. So in terms, what I'm saying about Ye is that let's respect him. He's not crazy for saying that. If I said that I wanted to be uh if I say that I wanted to be Billy Bob Johnson Jackson, then that's what I want to be. Please kindly respect me and address me as exactly that, Billy Bob motherfucking Jackson. You know what I mean? Also, man, this motherfucker here. See, I ain't never had no schizo pits. Y'all get some of that schizo pits, y'all understand what I'm saying. Take it, yeah, that schizo pit. But yeah, let's jump back into what we talking about, man. Because I'm starting to like Kanye a lot. I'm starting to like Kanye a lot. I'm starting to rethink my views on Kanye. You see, my views stem because I never really listened to Kanye's music. I wasn't never his music is okay to me, but I've never really been a fan of his music. But I never had problems with who the person was. Whenever he would speak, what he wanted to speak. So when he got with the Kardashian chick, I think that's what threw me for a loop because I just felt like it was a bad situation, and from there, things was gonna go bad for the college dropout. You know what I mean? As he called himself, it ain't me calling him that. That's what he called himself, the college dropout. That was his first album. So what I'm saying is, I knew it wasn't a good fit. Also, as far as Jay go, I've always seen glimpses of his genius when he speaks to a crowd. When you can speak to a crowd without stumbling over your words and be confident in what you're saying, that's a sign of a genius. So I'm just asking people to give him a little break. We finna tap back into what he said. I want y'all to feel him. Feel what he talking about. How he trying to protect his brother Noriega, even though he's being attacked for his, I don't know if I could call it anti-Semitic or what, but whatever he is speaking on and his truth is what it is, anti-Semitic or any other thing. I'm just agreeing with some things he said, and I don't agree with some things he don't say. Straight up, that's just what it is. But a lot of his truths are true, and that he's crazy and all that. I'm gonna speak up and say that that's bullshit. That's just a narrative that's been thrown out there and sprued about him. So let's go back in and check it out. I'm gonna let him talk a little bit longer before I tap back in.
But when media calls me a rapper, specifically to not bring up the fact that I'm worth $11 billion, that I'm the richest black man of all time, that I'm a billionaire, that I'm a tycoon, that I'm a visionary. And if I say that, if I say those three things, then they'll say I'm a narcissist, right? But they push you down so much that you got to fight just to say who you are. You know, what I got from the documentary, from the Candace Owens documentary, was I felt like it was a setup. I felt that in the documentary, if you look at it.
Hey, real quick, if you guys have not saw that, heard of it, or checked it out, man, you can go on YouTube and get snippets of it. The Candace Owens documentary. Just go check it out. Go check it out. Because I truly believe that too, that it was like a setup. You know what I'm saying? If you go check out Candace Owens and start peeping her, you know what I'm saying? Don't like, subscribe, share, nothing. Don't get her nothing up. But just go check her out. To me, she seems like a mole. So, yeah, that'll be another podcast. If you guys want it, hit me, send me some messages, man. Let me know. I'm gonna check my messages, and if you want a discussion about that, I'll be letting people tap in with me as soon as I get my software right on camera. And we could do it that way. But yeah, like I said, man, get this shit up, man. Stop the bullshit. Give your boy some love. Like, subscribe, and share, man. I'm finna start dropping this shit so I can jump in that algorithm. We ain't playing no games, man. I'm gonna bring you out a real truth, street truth, real truth, truth from urban motherfucking heart and mind. So we're gonna jump back into this. Listen to him.
Told his roommates they want a tall guy like me. They want a tall guy like me. Well, who is they? I'm gonna pose it as a question, as opposed to, you know, giving you some kind of theory that I can't pinpoint. And this idea, these martyrs that we have, is 14 kids is dying in Chicago every single day, and they have this Jewish media, black media, trauma culture, trauma economy, the stuff that Charlemagne the God works for, the stuff that Rosenberg.
If you're 45 to 65.
Hold on for a second, y'all. Check me out. If you didn't catch it, I'm going to go back. He said, the folks that Charlemagne the God, catch on. He said, the folks that Charlemagne the God works for. Come on, man. Now, what we ain't finna do is we ain't finna sit here and we ain't finna play no motherfucking games.
Anytime they say Kanye West, I changed my name. It's like Cassius Clay to Ali.
Hold on, y'all. I'm fucked up.
From the Candace Owens. And this idea, these martyrs that we have, is 14
Check it out.
kids is dying in Chicago every single day, and they have this.
Hold on for a second, people. Now, Kanye, the dude that is being painted crazy, was in the inside. He's sitting in the Oval Office in the White House with Donald Trump. I think the nigga played the game well. He got in there and got a few little lightweight secrets, or overheard some conversations, or played it really swell. Whatever the fuck he did, he's telling us what he got his hands on without saying this is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Listen. Man, y'all boys better start listening. Y'all better start listening to our people more than you listening to anything else. You better start listening to the community, especially if we got community that really put their life on the line and they're in that situation and they privy to information that they know they ain't supposed to tell. Y'all better start listening. We shouldn't have to listen. We should feel it. We in tune with the earth. We are the only people of color are in tune with the earth, vibration of the universe, all of that. We are the only people that get those inklings and feelings about truth or whatever. You know what I mean? We got to start listening to this dude. Go past the crazy shit. My dad always told me, believe the unbelievable shit, and the shit that's just so believable, that's the bullshit. You got to look through the bullshit. You got to read through the pages and sift and decode the real shit. But it's so simple to see, so cutthroat and clear. This cat is on to something. I'm not saying he's eccentric, and sometimes he go off on some crazy shit, but a lot of times when you catch him at the right moment, and I guess his chemicals are balanced, he speaking all truth. Like I said, he was in that inner circle. He was privy to a lot of shit, and I don't think that the people that let him into the circle expected for him to AWOL the situation and start spewing whatever knowledge or whatever he got privy to, basically. So, listen. So, what I'm finna say is that I'm finna let this finish and I'm gonna tap out. I'm gonna let this go on a little bit. I'm gonna tap out. And I'm not gonna let it all play through, but I'm gonna let this go through a little bit more. Then I'm gonna tap out. I'm gonna end it with my insight and how I feel about Ye in the situation.
Jewish media, black media, trauma culture, trauma economy, the stuff that Charlemagne the God works for, the stuff that
Charlemagne the God.
the stuff that academics,
Monique said that.
The guys that academics, you got to understand all
the
these
comedian
people that
Monique.
Listening to out here, I'm gonna tell y'all, they getting their checks cut, you know, and y'all. I need y'all to really respect what I'm doing, the stuff that I'm doing, that I'm saying online, and love the fact. Look, I got money. I got my songs. I could go off and just go to, Hawaii and live a nice life. That means that God has called me to sacrifice all of that in order to bring the truth. That's what I'm saying. They don't cut my check. You listen to people that's getting their check cut by Jewish media. George Soros, come and meet with me directly. I told you, you ain't gonna send none of these people that you usually send. Charlemagne, we know all the names. Nore is a good guy. Like he said, he called me this morning. He said, maybe politics is a little bit too much for me. Everybody back up off of Nore. This is like he was giving a platform, right?
Give Nore a break. Give him a break.
There's no free thought anymore. I give you one last bar before I get on this flight. And in order for us to evolve, we have to walk forward. The left leg moving forward is the idea. The right leg moving forward is the actualization. I like the word actualization better than the execution. We need the idea. We need to be realized. We need the idea. We need to be realized. Right now, the thought police have us crawling. We have stopped evolving. We have to fight for free thought, to say how we feel and act upon that. In Jesus' name, amen.
You see that coming off?
So, this is my thought when I end this. If you don't hear that man's sincerity and what he's saying to his people, listen, as a black community, we all have some crazy aunties, uncles, cousins, granddaddies, grandmamas, whoever, brothers, sisters. That's the reality of life. We have family members that just go off and say whatever they want to say willy-nilly, straight up. So we look past what they say, right? Sometimes, like I said, we don't know what condition he got. He might have PTSD from the motorcycle accident. People forget he almost lost his life. He was I don't know if it was a motorcycle or whatever, but the car accident. He almost lost his life. I've been through traumatic physical shit too. So you don't think the same. And PTSD does creep in to your life. So, and sometimes you don't know when it's going to go. It could trigger at any moment. And you go fight or flight real fast. He lost his mom. She's not there to enjoy the fact that he's an $11 billion young black man in America. That plays on his mind every day. I know that. I lost my son. So that plays on my mind every single day. Also, this cat just told everybody that because he's trying to tell us the truth that they're trying to shut him down, censor him, and blackball him. Key thing is for all everybody that believe in God and Jesus, what he ended with, and it wasn't a prayer, with a clear mind, articulate and making sense and valid points. He ended it with, in Jesus' name. And you gotta love that. If you, especially if you're a Christian, if you any religious person, I don't care if you don't believe in Christianity or not. He left and ended it with a spiritual ending. So, man, get his boy a break, man. Get that boy some love, man. Y'all been tapping in with your boy P Man Exact. I wasn't supposed to go this long, but yeah, it happened because I was gonna do two tonight, but I didn't. I guess I'll do another one tomorrow. But man, y'all tap in with me, man. I need all my exact heads, man. Start tapping in, like, subscribe, and share, man. Give me some love. Let's build this platform so we can get deeper, get a better setup, and do what we need to do so we can keep that real truth and knowledge out there, man. Y'all let me know what y'all want to talk about. I can tell y'all stories about my pen life, county jail life, street life, what I've seen growing up in the savage streets of South Central Los Angeles. Man, holla at your boy. It's always one love.